Yeah, run it up. Da dun, da dun, da dun, da dun. Yeah, run it up, run it up. Hey, yo, I like this one. This gonna be the intro song for people out there going to get some money. Not now, but I mean, right now, this watch it cost a dub. Must like 100 plus. Black up, tight, gold chain, and see my plugs make the cut. I'm in the club, I own the club. Bitch, that's cost enough. Casino, Buzzy, see, go ladies, see you.
It's the Texas Raiders right now.
Because the Raiders can possibly win a game.
Can they?
Yes. Yes. They can possibly.
I don't know.
I'm ready to cash in. I need every dollar they hooping and hollering. Hey, celebrity fashion. Speaking of trolling fans, I'm trending they nosy, man. Yeah, King Diamond spoke a hand, but I'm low on cash. Hit the money.
Marcus already made his pick. Please, I am in the exact same.
38 to nothing. Nigga, out of here.
Down on one thing, I'm the M for million cash. Wanna know how I know these niggas never seen money? Give a nigga a rope, then they Indiana Johnson. Can't count the how many times nigga money been funny. Stack it up, get Nike shoe box and savings and loans. Something
Started Alonzo Gill at shooting guard and beat them. What? Come. No.
Money and power, oh yeah, respect. I'm demanding this shit, I'm fucking up commas. I'm high as a jet, I'm flexing this shit. I can tell it's my time without checking my race. Feeling like I'm the best in this bitch. Had a few songs when I went at this shit. And if money ain't talking, I'm exiting quick. These niggas can match my level.
Hey, look, Magic Johnson is the greatest point guard of all time. If I ever said different on this show, I was high.
Waking in the morning and straight to the bag, and I keeping it rolling like Michelin Man. These niggas is crazy. They thinking that I ain't been on my shit lately. Go try to play me. I turn in the ghost, I'm calling the sway.
Yeah.
What up?
What's good, good peoples, man? Welcome to Conversations at the Shop, episode 184. Got my boy Marcus with me. Malik on the way. Corey flew out to Vegas.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday to Corey. Got flued out. Hope he had a good time. And he should have a good time with the information that he told us. He should have a great time.
But yeah, man. What's up, bro? How's your week, bro?
Not bad. Not a bad week at all. My Cowboys have been out for a few weeks, and I'm at peace with that. They're very much at peace with that. My Bulls are still trash. The trade rumors are wrapping up. Hopefully we get something done. Hopefully we free the guys, get everybody out of there. We'll start getting it over. Not a bad week at all. What about you?
Week been straight. You know, I just got back from Memphis. And saw my baby girl birthday was Sunday, so that's why y'all didn't see us Monday. Your boy was on the road running behind.
Especially when it comes to the kids and birthdays. So nothing else matters.
But no, man, we had a couple of games this week.
Yeah, we did.
We had a couple of games this week. Let's start with Kansas City and Baltimore. That was the first game on. How you feel about that game, bro?
It's what's crazy, bro? It seems like every single year we get these playoff teams, they get to the playoffs, and then they always go away from what they've been doing all year. Like Lamar ain't been really throwing the ball 37 times like that. But here we are, most of the point game of the season. He's throwing the ball 37 times, only running it 8. I just didn't understand that. I never understood that whole game plan. If that was their game plan to let Lamar Jackson just let it fly, horrible game plan. And Kansas City defense outplayed Baltimore defense. At the end of the day, they was all over the place. They were flying all over the field. Turned into a defensive game at the end. Baltimore scored in the first quarter. They scored and they opened the drive and that was it. So it's terrible. It's really terrible on Baltimore part. to lose the game this way though, because y'all defense did put y'all in a position to still win, but because you motherfuckers decided that y'all want to just keep running, throwing the ball over and over and over again, no balance, like they deserve to lose this game.
Shit was nasty, bro. They one of the top teams rushing, and you ran 11 times.
That's nasty work, and not to mention, like y'all been running this three-headed monster for a while. You had Justice Hill, Gus Edwards, then y'all went and signed Dalvin Cook well, towards the end of the year, and that ain't even the zone reads that Lamar get, not even including them runs. So y'all have four potential runners, to where y'all should at least have up to 35, up to 40 carries a game like y'all normally do. And y'all chose not to do that for whatever reason. That's really weird. Defense did what they could, but
I mean,
they
defense
did
better
give
than
up some big
17.
plays to Travis Kelsey. Like Travis Kelsey in the first half was looking like he looked like Jarrod Rice, the white version with a fade. Like, he was kind of wild, but Baltimore defense did what they could. But that's just a terrible game plan by Baltimore.
Okay.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, it's a terrible game, man. Really, I gotta go to the game, look here. Yeah, it was a terrible game plan. They really like
This nigga is leaving the house and trying to pod at the same time. I don't know who this nigga think he is right now. This nigga is crazy.
yeah, I don't know who the world to think he is, bro. Like it's just they knew better, bro. Offensive coordinator, head coach, Harbaugh should have did they goddamn shit when they was should have did what they was accustomed doing all year, which was running the ball and controlling the clock.
Yeah. Then Zay Flowers, his future is bright in the league. He's gonna be a star, but he had a couple of mistakes in the game that really cost him that touchdown, the fumble at the goal line that really hurt him. He had a couple
Hurt him
of
bad
drops.
too.
He also had that dumbass penalty where he caught the ball, he got the first down, but then he pushed Snead down and spun the ball down. And it's like, bro, you wild right now, bro. You
Like
kind
you
of
didn't have
wild.
to do that, bro.
Yeah, you have to do all that. This just dumbass shit like that where you just doing that and killing yourself, and then you end up losing by a touchdown. So it's like, yeah, one possession, all those mistakes, you could just go down the whole list of them and you be like, you know what? I could have scored here. I could have scored here. Could have kicked the field goal here. Could have did something here. One possession, bro, is all it takes.
Yeah, one possession really fucked them up, bro. One possession fucked their ass up all the way good too, man. And this shit was trash. I was very disappointed in Baltimore. My son is texting the doggone group chat with me and his mama, hollering, trade Lamar, get rid of him.
And that's the thing. Lamar didn't play horrible. It's just not what we accustomed to seeing from Lamar. We see Lamar do. We see them run zone reads to open up games sometimes. I can't really remember. I think I can remember maybe two off the top of my head, and that was early. Like I don't even blame Lamar. Even with the circumstances, he threw the ball 37 times. I think he only completed 20, but he only threw one pick. It was a big pick because
A
they
big
didn't need
pick,
no turnovers
but
at the time. Yeah, they didn't need no turnovers at the time. But I thought he played pretty okay, just not up to his standard. I don't think he played terrible to where you gotta bash him to be like trade him. Nah, nigga, trade Harbaugh.
yeah, because that game plan was terrible. Ain't no way you got Gus Edwards, Lamar Jackson, and you only run and Dalvin Cook, and you only run the fucking ball
And
11
Dalvin Cook
times.
and Justice Hill. You got
Y'all
a
had
three-headed monster back there.
11 times, bro.
between four people, before four
That's
primary rushers. That's crazy.
for a
Crazy.
team that lean heavy on the run. That's wild.
I gotta apologize to Patrick Big Meats Holmes. You know what I'm saying? I disrespected you a couple of weeks ago. I disrespected you really bad. I did. I did. I came on this platform. I said y'all was gonna lose by 2 touchdowns. I
And
was
we both said it too.
I was yeah we did, but I'm getting ahead of it before you do.
We both said it. Two
I
fucking
was gonna
touchdowns.
say I might have been high, but it was no might in it. I probably was high, but there's no excuse for saying that. I should have said that, Pat. Pat, you right. You got it, bro. My bad. You got it, Pat. I don't want no smoke, Pat. You got it. I've been talking about Valdez scheduling all year. He ain't. I don't think the man dropped the pass yet.
Man, and
Travis, Travis
for
Kelsey been on bullshit. He been on go. Like
and for
I,
some reason, what's up, Malik, bro? For
what's
What
some
up?
up?
reason, these niggas have turned it on in the playoffs, and they are smacking shit left and right.
Yeah, Malik,
They,
you came into the middle of my apology to Big Meats, aka Pat Mahomes. I really disrespected that man, and he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that at all.
He didn't deserve what?
Remember when we was doing picks and I said that they was gonna lose by 2 touchdowns?
Oh yeah, we told you that was disrespectful. But I mean,
Yeah, yeah, I wild out. I wild out.
I mean, what we, I mean, at the end of the day, what we witnessing here is greatness to a high level. Like, I don't think anybody really picked them to dominate the way they were, unless you're probably Nick Wright. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a fan, but I don't think really anybody could picture them being where they're at by the way they look during the season, especially with the wide receiving core not being able to. And the problem wasn't really Pat Mahomes, like you know what I'm saying. So it was really like the pieces that are around him that was able to cause doubt in everybody's mind if they would be able to get back to the Super Bowl. Playoffs coming, they just started showing up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really anybody's fault for thinking, you know what I'm saying, that the Ravens were going to beat them or they wouldn't get this far. I accept your apology though, because 2 touchdowns, getting beat by 2 touchdowns was a little bit wild. But to defend your point, the Ravens blew that game because the way to beat Kansas City is to run the ball against Kansas City, and for whatever reason, their game plan was, hey, let Lamar throw all game. So I don't know what that was about.
bro, I don't know what that's about, bro. The Titans did it a couple years ago. Derrick Henry just came off for 200 yards back to back, and then you like, all right, let Tannehill throw the ball 35 times. Like, what the
Okay,
fuck is y'all doing?
we not discussing the Titans because they wild trash and they always gonna make them decisions like that.
There,
So we
there
not
was
doing
no
that.
reason to even bring up the Titans just now. What is he doing?
Bringing up the Titans and the Ravens in the
Well,
same
bring the
sentence
Titans
is
up just
mad
like the Ravens.
disgusting.
That was
We beat the
disgusting. Don't
Ravens
do that
that
no
year. I
more.
don't want to hear that, bro. No,
Don't
fuck
do
all
that
that.
no more.
They
Don't do
just
That
that
did
was
no
the
more.
same
disgusting.
thing we did. They just did the exact same thing we did against
That
Kansas
was
City.
disgusting.
Oh, fuck all that. They just did the exact same thing we did. Got in the game and decided to let the quarterback throw 35 times instead of doing what you do best. Just run the fucking football.
Yeah, whatever. Did y'all pick? Did y'all make y'all picks for the Super Bowl though? I ain't really got.
Nah,
And
nah,
where
nah.
are y'all at anyway? I don't know
We
where
just
y'all at.
started, bro.
Oh,
We just started. We just started with Kansas City and Baltimore.
oh, okay. What was y'all opinions of the game? Just basically that.
Yeah, basically that's what we was in the middle of. We were just doing that. I was just saying the same thing that Marcus said. Like they decided not to run the ball. Like you got a three-headed monster back there, and you decide to let Lamar throw 37 times and only have 11 rushing attempts for the whole game.
Nasty work.
And you didn't you didn't you never was out of the game enough to take away the running game. Like it was you wasn't down 21. You was only down 10 at the max.
Yeah, what, 17-7?
It was
That was it.
17-7 at halftime.
At halftime. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
never was
my bad.
oh, my bad. Yeah,
No, you good. Continue.
you never was really out the game for you to not run the ball. It's just like they wanted to prove Lamar was a better quarterback than Pat Mahomes and decided to say, hey, you're going to throw the ball majority of the game. I'm like, no, y'all
All
kept it
that
to
shit
how it
that
was.
we were seeing, all that shit we were seeing from the mall all year, from zone reads, oh, I'm gonna take off, run down the field. That's what Pat Mahomes was doing. He was taking off
Honestly,
whenever he needed to. He was
honestly,
getting first down. Like all the shit that we saw Lamar do all year is what Pat did.
honestly, that kind of makes me a little upset because it's like, yo, y'all know what Lamar do best. I don't get why teams all of a sudden decide, oh well, it's the AFC Championship game. We need to like win this the traditional way. No,
No,
not a
win the game how you play.
win the game with do like maximize your superstar to the best of his potential, doing what he does. That's how you gonna get to the Super Bowl. Like I don't get it, man. I just wanted the time for that. If that's what she was gonna do, just do that all season. Like, don't wait till the
All
AFC
season long,
Championship.
Don't
bro.
wait till
Don't,
the
Don't
don't
wait till
wait
the
championship.
till the
championship
Hey,
game,
Malik,
and then
that's exactly how it started, Malik. I said, bro, we see this every single year where a team just gets to the playoffs and just start wilding and doing some shit you ain't seen them do all year, and then then all the fans be mad at them. Like, yeah, I mean, of course you should be pissed. What else? Like, why are they doing this now? Like, why choose to throw the ball 37 times in the ALC Championship? Why?
like a perfect example of this is Jim Harbaugh and Colin Kaepernick. Jim Harbaugh didn't try to change Kaepernick to be Alex Smith or whatever. He let Colin Kaepernick rock, and
Let them
Colin
rock.
Kaepernick was able to get them to the Super Bowl. They may have not won it, but you were able to get there because you used his skill set to maximize the potential for the rest of your team. And the Ravens just failed to do that for
But they
1
went out
week.
on their damn shield.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't,
They
I,
went
I
out.
don't know, man.
Hey,
I don't know.
hey, they went out on their damn shield. Colin was in the Super Bowl running for his life against that Ravens defense.
And the crazy thing is now Lamar got to deal with all the outside criticism that he was dealing with before, which I think is bullshit too. But
Facts.
now it's back to being, oh well, we gotta see Lamar get it done in the big game. Like, nah, bro, he already got his playoff win. He got them to the AFC Championship game. He may have not been able to get them to the Super Bowl, but I mean, bro, he got him there. He's the MVP this year, man. I'm not with the Lamar slander. I understand that, yeah, Lamar didn't show up and da 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 da. Well, the game plan kind of prevented him from showing up in the way that Lamar Jackson is able to show up. So
And
it is what it is.
to your point, Malik, like I think it need to be said. You know, since Lamar got in the league, it was all these different criticisms, and he looked like he just knocking off every little checklist off the board. And then you get him to now to the AFC Championship. What really can you say about him other than he didn't win?
Right.
What else can you say? What you gonna say? Because at first it was he was turning the ball over. Then it was, oh, he runs too much. He needs to stay in pocket. Sometimes he needs to choose when to run, choose when to throw the ball away. Then his decision making was off. Now they was on point. The game plan was bad, but I don't really blame Lamar for that. I think the game plan was just terrible. The play calling was terrible. I don't blame
Right.
Lamar for that. What's the criticism on him now, other than he didn't win? What can you say? Oh, he don't turn the he didn't turn the ball over that much.
Yeah, one
You know what I'm
turnover.
saying?
He was
He didn't all year until this game. He wasn't just sitting back there passing, nor was he just taking off running every time.
it
Right.
was a healthy balance.
I think that needs to be highlighted. The fact that he came in a strictly running quarterback, and now I might run it, I might pass it. You don't know. I think he need to. I think he deserves his credit for that. And besides, he's the MVP. He should be.
Right, right. But I don't know, man. They always gonna find something to they
Yeah.
always gonna find something to criticize the black quarterback about. So it is what it
Always,
is at the end of the day.
always, bro. They always gonna find something. And I think that Lamar shouldn't be criticized. We should be criticizing the coaching staff for anything. I think the coaching staff dropped the ball on this.
Well, if let's flip to the other side. Who we blaming for that?
Let's get flipped to who?
If we flipping over to the Lions and the Niners, who we blaming for
Oh my gosh.
that? Where do
We
we
blaming the
begin?
coaches on that one too. Cause fuck, hey, the Lions let me down. They let me down. I
Okay,
picked
now
the Lions and I looked
I'm
good
with
for a
you.
half.
I'm with you with the coaches getting some blame because yeah, they get some blame. It's some players though,
Hey,
like
Josh Reynolds,
like
is that his name?
Josh
Josh Reynolds
Reynolds.
dropped two clutch passes,
He
hit his
he
hands.
he he will be lucky to get on the bus or on the plane back home. Like that, this would be one of the times where you got to hit up Uber. Them two drop now. Actually, them two drops might have made you got to call Lyft. You can't even call. I'm not. What?
But take the three. Take the three, bro. Take the three.
Yeah,
Y'all win these.
Dan Campbell the type nigga to get 19 in blackjack and take a hit. Like he was wild.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like we can criticize him, but we can't sit here and pretend like that's just not who Dan Campbell is. Like that's what he does, bro. He takes those chances. You know what I'm saying? He goes forward on fourth down. Like I
He
would have
does,
taken it. I would have taken the three, but
Take the three. We up 17.
my thing is this. It'd be cool if you taking them chances and you just cool in this like straight on through. You just making it. Y'all lost to us because y'all kept going for two for some dumbass reason, and y'all wanted to continue to keep coming out there. Your offensive linemen want to do this and that, and you had three opportunities to kick an extra point. You decided to go for two, and you lost. So it's a instance that we have of this nigga doing too much and losing the game because you doing too much. That's why I think you just gotta scale it back some. I understand, yeah, you ain't gonna go for it every time. I understand sometimes you might have to go for it. But in the playoffs, dog, when your season is on the line, bro, I think you need to take the points, especially when you got the lead. Take the goddamn three, man. Take the
Man,
three. That's a whole nother possession that you just added on to that score.
where they
I
got to
feel
go
like
get touchdowns, not kicking the field goal, where they kind of can.
You can't do nothing with 17 to nothing. 17 to 3 don't mean nothing compared to 17-7.
I definitely agree. I mean, I
And they came out looking like they were ready to go, but yeah, they ran out of gas, bro. That might be a little bit of
Bro, they do
experience.
this.
It might
They
be a
do
little
this
bit of
every
experience.
game, bro.
There's a lot of experience over there in the 49ers. When guys started running out, when they started running out the names, like you, of course, you know about McCaffrey and all of them, but when you start hearing the other names like Greenlaw, it was like, damn, he has been in the league for a long ass time. He's been over there for a long ass time. Yeah, he got two picks. He's just one of the underrated niggas that nobody mentioned.
Man, them boys over there, dog. I don't know, bro. That shit just
do got a
Detroit.
question though.
Go ahead, bro.
If do y'all feel like his aggressiveness when he his aggressiveness when he's going for it. Do you think it's like, especially in situations like that? I don't know. Never mind. Because I'm trying to see. Never mind. Go ahead with your point. Because I'm trying to see how I can ask this question without sounding crazy. Because it's hard for it's like I get he's an aggressive coach, but it's kind of hard for me to fathom
You
that you
gotta
like
know
taking
when to be
points.
aggressive.
Right. That's my point. Like it's like certain situations. It's
Take the
like, well,
three.
like either way, like because my issue is you putting too much pressure on your defense. Like it's like, yo, all right,
And their
it,
defense been trash.
like
Yeah,
I don't
defense
know.
not been the best.
I
They
don't know if
they
they've been. I
they,
don't know
they
if they've
have
been
not been
trash, bro.
in their defense. Their defense wasn't the best in this playoff run. If you look at the Tampa
Look
Bay
at the
Bucks
last five
getting
games, bro.
the Tampa Bay Bucks was kind of getting off a little bit. Even Mike Evans was getting double teamed, but they would leave him alone one time, and it's up. It was up. Keyshawn
You
White
look at
was
the
looking
last.
like they wasn't all the way just looking good either.
So that's
You
that's that. So that's my question. Like if he don't trust the defense, you know what I'm saying, and the defense is shaky, would you just rely on the field goal, or will you try to put extra pressure on the other team by going for it? Like that's the question. But wasn't he like
you
inside
helping.
his own 20 or like some shit like on his
Yes,
own side of the field?
yes,
Yeah, yeah, he was on
yes.
his
He was on his
outside of
own
the
side of the
field.
field one time. He decided not to take two different field goals he could have took. He decided not to take. So you left 6 points on the board while you're up 17. You could have
Nah,
been up 23.
nah, I'm not gonna do that twice. So I'm gonna give y'all one chance to show me
You
that
could have
you
been
can handle this.
up 23, which puts you up 4 scores, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. It's
and you're
cool when
helping your
it's
defense
cool.
out
It's
by
cool
putting
when it
more
works,
points
but
on the
when it
board.
don't, I guess it is easy to criticize. Like to Malik point, like we were saying at first, like yeah, he is aggressive and he does get that off. But yeah, you gotta take the points. I'm sorry, you gotta take the points. Just gotta take the points.
But
And
you've
momentum is a
noticed,
motherfucker. Too. If you believe in momentum,
hell
you gotta
yeah,
know that yeah, go ahead and kick that field.
because if you notice, shit, the last 3 games that Detroit done played, they've been up big at halftime, and then all of a sudden they in a dogfight in the second half. You got to take them points and relieve. You take more pressure off your defense, scoring more points.
What y'all think about Purdy? He impressed y'all another game managing game, or he impressed y'all in?
I
Hey,
think
I'm gonna just go ahead and give you my opinion because I'm currently, what I'm saying, shopping. The answer is no.
I I still think he to take Cam Newton's word. He's a game manager. He's a good game manager, bro. He's not a game changer. He did what he was supposed to do. Play good, don't turn the ball over, make plays when the plays is available to make. People keep talking about this boy is a great quarterback. He's Jimmy Garoppolo, just ain't hurt. Jimmy G took the same
Nah,
team to a Super Bowl, bro.
wait.
He took the same team to a Super Bowl and lost off a pass he couldn't make. Am I lying?
Wait.
Wait,
You
do me a
said
favor.
Jimmy.
Do me a favor. Repeat that point for me real quick, Jarrod. I gotta make sure I'm not about to cook you for something. Say it again.
All I said was, bruh's a game manager. He's Jimmy G. He's just not hurt.
That is disgusting.
In that Kyle Shanahan
That's
system,
disgusting.
Jimmy
You
G
ain't see.
looked good.
Hold on. See, listen. See, this the thing. See, here's the thing. Because I get the game manager shit. When I think game manager, you think I always think Alex Smith. He's like the poster boy for this shit. And he never got outside of his body. He didn't do shit different. He didn't do shit special. He didn't do nothing out of the ordinary. The nigga was just check downs and this slant route and this hook route, and that was it. And he
And he'll
he
take
ain't
a
going
shot
no
every now
further
and
than
again.
that. Yeah,
He'll take a
he'll
shot every now
go.
and
He got one. He got one deep ball pause, and that's it. He's not going crazy. So that's what I think about with game managers, like niggas is just being careful. I don't be seeing that from Brock. Like I see sometimes, yeah, Brock be checking it down, but then that's Christian McCaffrey. I'm checking that bitch down too. He's one of the best pass catching running backs the league got right now. Kittle, the little stick routes to Kittle, yeah, I get all of that. That's cool. But then he be making some rushing plays like he did down the stretch against Green Bay. He got some throws that he made that other quarterbacks can't make. Or I haven't seen other quarterbacks make sometimes in clutch situations. I think he's good. At least he's good for them. Maybe he'll be trash somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a good question because of that Shanahan system. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, the system is dope. Maybe he'll be trash somewhere else, but I think they got the best quarterback that they've had in quite a while. Maybe since Kaepernick.
I just think they got a good decision maker. Like I just think that's it. Like I'm not fully prepared because what I've seen from Brock Purdy during the playoffs hasn't been elite quarterback play at all. Like a lot
Yeah,
of
he's
his
not doing
throws,
this crazy.
like they're not accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like they're either
Because
high
he got
or
lucky. He got lucky on that Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That should have been a pick. That
That
man got lucky on that hoe. You
yeah.
can't tell me no otherwise. The ball hit the man in the hands and in the face mask for Brandon to catch that hoe off the bounce.
Good accuracy though.
He underthrew the nigga. What you mean good accuracy?
His accuracy. He knew with the way that the wind was blowing that the position of the throw would make the ball bounce. It's science, bro. It's science.
Man, that nigga is Jimmy G right now. Now, if he win the Super
Yeah,
Bowl,
see, this is my
if he
thing.
go
See,
win,
I don't like the Jimmy G shit because I watched Jimmy G just past year lose his job, and so
hey,
I'm like,
and
nah,
is he in that Kyle Shanahan system again?
Jimmy G Brock ain't never played that bad, like ever.
Is
And
he in
Jimmy
that
G
Kyle
lost his
Shanahan
job.
system?
He lost his job in San Francisco. He got put out of there.
His job was gone when they drafted Trey Lance, bro. They was looking for his replacement. When he lost that Super Bowl, motherfuckers was saying Jimmy G was MVP the year he was going to Super Bowl. When they went and played Kansas City, they was talking about MVP for Jimmy G. They did the same thing for Brock Purdy this year. All I'm saying is the shit feel the same. Now, if Brock go win a Super Bowl, I take it back. But till right now, that is Jimmy G.
But Jimmy G is
well
even
to address your point about them drafting Trey Lance, they drafted Trey Lance just because they wanted somebody a little bit more dynamic than Jimmy G. It wasn't because, and his injury concern, it wasn't because Jimmy G wasn't necessarily getting the job done. They ain't gonna shit on Jimmy G like that. Like that's what the reports were, that they were choosing Trey Lance because of his athletic ability, and then when they got him in the building, they figured out that he wasn't as fast as they thought. that, that's just what I heard, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't blame them for making that choice. They moved heaven and earth to get him. I damn sure blame them for trading him for a third or fourth round pick. That was a little wild, but that's the reason why they drafted, bro. They thought he was going to give them another element to their offense that they didn't have with Jimmy G.
And then I always say this, bro. Like, Jimmy G was the last pick, right? That nigga playing with house money. Go out there and do what the fuck you want to do. The folks don't expect you. The folks ain't expect you to be like this, bro.
Well, Jimmy G is really supposed to be a Patriot, so that's that.
he's supposed to be
Tom got his ass up out of there.
Tom Brady.
Oh no, this Tom said, "Oh hell no, this nigga can play. Get this nigga up out
No,
of
he
here."
was decent though. And say, yeah, he was pretty damn good in New England where they had to ship him up out of there. So he did all right there. But a healthy Jimmy G is crazy. Cause what is a healthy Jimmy G?
And we don't know. We never seen it.
I never seen it, so I don't know what that is. So you telling me that's Brock Purdy? So Brock Purdy is just supposed to be Jimmy G?
Right now, I'm telling you, Brock Purdy is Jimmy G. Until I see
Like that
different,
comparison be crazy.
until I see different, brother, that nigga is Jimmy G. Jimmy Purdy. That's what we need to call that nigga now. Jimmy Purdy.
That's wild.
If we go with the disrespect, if he win the Super Bowl, then what you gonna call him?
I
Nothing.
told y'all I'd take
He
it
got
back. I
nothing.
told y'all I'd
No,
take it
you
back.
not. No, you not.
I will. I even called that
No, you
nigga
not.
up in Milwaukee by his name the other day.
And you
You
shouldn't
slipped
do
up.
that.
You didn't mean to do it. You didn't mean to do that. You saying that like you just like you said that out the kindness of your heart. You didn't even know you did it until I told you. Oh shit, I jumped fucked up. Oh, this nigga's number zero again.
But yeah, bro, like I gotta, I just gotta see it, bro. I gotta see him in the Super Bowl. I think he's decent. He's not trash. He's not garbage. But in this system, he got all these weapons. He's decent, bro.
Mhm.
He do what he's supposed to do. Nigga, I'm quite sure if one of y'all play quarterback and I got CMC, Debo, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and the best left tackle that we've seen in a while.
Don't do that. Tyron Smith is still here, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, he better than Tyron Smith, bro. Let's not. It is what it is, you know.
Chill,
It is what it is.
chill, chill.
Trick that nigga, fool. Hell yeah, I'm quite sure you could be out there chunking that motherfucker down the field, taking chances, brother.
I don't know, bro. I think I'd be more of a PJ Walker type.
And I'm quite sure if you put PJ in that system over there, he gonna be all right.
I don't know that. And I don't know any quarterback can just run over there in this system and just do well. I don't know that.
I mean, I've seen
They
Trey
had a
Lance
couple
do it.
of
I mean, I've seen Jimmy G do it. I've seen Brock Purdy do it.
you ain't see Trey Lance. You saw Trey Lance do what?
I took it back because he only played 3 games.
Exactly. And then they
He
got
got
right the
hurt.
fuck up out of
He got hurt. He played in a monsoon and got hurt in the other 2 games.
here. Who y'all got in the Super Bowl? Because I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes no more. He learned me a lesson. He learned me good. And I'm, hey, Pat, like I said, I don't want no smoke. You got it, Big Meech. You got it. You go on
The
Kansas City.
Swift, the Swifty swag went up in Baltimore and won that game, bro. Uh,
Oh, God.
Please don't say that again. That makes me sick.
Oh, I had such a great appreciation for Pat Mahomes' dad because he is like he just be looking at her like bitch, why are you here?
I'm
What are
sick of
you
I'm sick
doing?
of the NFL and Taylor Swift right now, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why y'all keep
Pat
showing her on
Mahomes'
TV?
dad is even sick of this shit. Everybody's sick of this shit, bro. Oh man, but there was a lot of talk. This is the crazy thing though. No matter how bad Kansas City was playing, the talk was still, yo, if the Kansas City Chiefs get to the Super Bowl and Taylor Swift is still dating Travis Kelsey, that's all they kept. That was the whole. They had all the conspiracy theories and shit. And now look, Kansas City looked flawless. The last 3 weeks, and here we are looking at these motherfuckers coming to the Super Bowl
Over or under, over or under that she make it to the Super Bowl.
again. Excuse me?
You know she got a concert in Tokyo the night before.
No, she had a concert the night before in Tokyo. Sorry, I'm sorry, Japan. This shit ain't going down. We'll see y'all ass in March. We'll see y'all about. We'll see y'all next March in 2025. We got y'all next year.
All right, I got another question after. Do y'all think she gonna end up on the halftime show with Usher, bro?
No, she better not. But I don't think she gonna need to, cause not only is they gonna show her so many times during the game. I think she got a commercial in this shit too. She got a commercial. That's what's up.
I don't know, but let's go and get these picks. Who you got?
Told you, man. I'm picking big meats. I'm picking big meats. I'm picking Pat Mahomes. If I'm picking the score, I'm gonna
Hold
put
on one second. Is
27.
you calling Patrick Mahomes Big Meat?
Yeah, believe me,
Yeah,
call it nigga
yeah,
finna
yeah.
beat y'all
Yeah,
so,
it's
bro.
big meats. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Told you, bro. I don't want no fuck with that.
Wow. My bad. I was getting in the car. I kick Usher off. I would kick Usher off the halftime show. I rock with Usher. But hey, look, man.
You gonna kick Usher off the halftime show, fool?
Kick Usher.
Wait,
I'm kicking Usher off.
what? And
Yep.
then do what?
Put Taylor Swift in there.
Put
And
who?
then what are we gonna do?
Hold on.
I'm
Bro,
not
I don't know
watching
now.
that.
I don't know no damn Taylor Swift song for me to be watching the goddamn halftime
Bro,
show with Taylor
I
Swift.
don't even know. I don't even know like the
If you
commercials
if
that
you
they might
think
play
about
off
it
the commercials.
business
I don't even know.
wise,
Yeah.
now Taylor Swift done brought in about 330 million just by being shown. I'm putting her ass on the halftime show.
I'm not
Now you can keep Usher, but she on that motherfucker.
It's Black
So
History Month, brother. We're not doing that.
There we go, Jarrod. Well,
here we
well,
go.
damn it,
We not doing that. We not doing
Uh,
that, brother.
I don't think they really care about that.
I don't think they give two damns about that.
I don't
Hey,
think they
hey,
really
hey,
care. I think that's
hey,
I think
nah.
that's more of our thing.
Hey, man, look here. They act like they care about it. Hey, don't you put Taylor Swift on that goddamn halftime show?
No, I don't do that. I don't
And
do that.
Usher, if you watching this, hey, brother, don't put her in
Leave
your
me.
halftime show.
Put her in the
Leave
halftime show. He'd be smart if he would.
leave the strippers
Leave
in the
me.
halftime show, Usher. Leave the
Thank you.
strippers in the halftime show. I
Brother,
have
brother
seen
Parker.
your Vegas residency. I've seen clips of that junk. Hey, leave them strippers in the halftime show, Usher.
Take them
Niggas
out
ain't
for the
got no.
motherfucking Swifty. If Taylor Swift do the if she do the swag surf shit at the Super
Yeah,
Bowl, bro,
need this. Need to see the
I'm going
Swifty
to jail.
surf.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm pulling up with heavy artist rock. Let me not say that. I almost lied out.
I can't stand this shit. Malik, who you got?
Kansas City, I'm not picking against Patrick Mahomes. I got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. I ain't giving you no score,
It's gonna
but
be 13.
I ain't picking no score.
I think I might return the favor for Pat and do the two touchdowns like Pat, but I don't want to jinx him, so I'm not gonna do that.
You know, to be honest with you,
But I can see it happening.
I'm not picking the score because I expected to get nasty, but I don't want. I don't want that on my record. Like he said that, you know what I'm saying, Kansas City was going to beat them by like 3 touchdowns. I
Oh, that's
mean,
what you was thinking. That's what you was thinking. You were thinking 3.
bro, I'm not really like I don't really have much faith in San Francisco, bro. Like I just don't. Like I mean, oh my bad. I just don't have faith in them like that, man. The quarterback played at San Francisco. The quarterback played at San Francisco was went against the Black. Well, yeah, Jared Goff had a good season, but I mean, they didn't exactly face elite quarterbacks to get where they're at, and the defense kind of looked shaky a little bit against them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
It's
imagine
really
Pat.
levels. It's levels on how these two Super Bowl teams are playing. One of them look like they staggering in, but you just the best out of this trash conference because this conference is terrible. You
One
ain't
thing
really
I
gonna get any competition except from Detroit.
one thing I am concerned about on Kansas City side is that yes, we've seen these wide receivers perform, but the Super Bowl's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level of the lights being bright. It's a whole another level of publicity. You got media week. You got all of this. Could this possibly be the game that Kansas City receivers show up and be who they were during the regular season?
I was saying that for the last game. I kept saying they not due for one because the last few weeks they've been bombing. They due for a bad game.
Yeah, but I could see like the thing I think that helps them is that they've done all of this on the road. And you know what I'm saying? Like I can see that. But at the same time, the Super Bowl is just a different monster, bruh. So that's kind of why I don't see them blowing out the 49ers just because of that. But I do have cause for concern with those wide receivers and being in a big moment like the Super Bowl. You got to remember the halftime show is like
20, 30 minutes damn near.
it's longer than that, bro.
Longer than that. It's damn near 45 minutes.
Yeah, the halftime show is long as hell, bro. So
you got to remember they normally have multiple musical guests at the halftime, so it'll just be
Yup.
one person. Sometimes
Yep, and then they got the stage they got to put up and then get it disassembled.
They got to run through their sets.
Different beast, bro. Different beast. But nah, I got Kansas City.
I got the 49ers. Fuck Kansas City. I am not
with Kansas City for.
I don't. My nigga Jarvis. Shout out to Jarvis. He a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I can't stand that nigga. He been skating by ice all playoffs. You're losing this week, brother. San Francisco.
He's not.
And I'm giving you a score right now. 31-17.
Well, first off, let's address this. You making an NFL pick for personal reasons for somebody who don't line up in between the lines is dumb as fuck anyway. So that's a stupid ass pick for you.
31-17. Fuck them niggas.
Well, 31-17. All right. When's the last time you seen Brock Purdy put up 31 points, Jarrod?
When the last time you seen Pat go over 17 in the playoffs?
That's not the question that I asked you. Pat is perfectly capable of going over 17 because we've seen him do it many times.
It looked pretty pedestrian second half of that Baltimore game, dog. Give me.
It's not like he had to do much.
Yeah, Baltimore helped him out, but you know, it is what it is. But back to what I said. Brock Purdy hadn't scored 30-some points in the playoff game yet. Cool. Well, they scored 31 this week. They scored, what was it, 31-24?
Stupid.
Actually, the Niners scored 34.
I got San Francisco, and it is what it is. I don't think I think it's time for Kansas City to lose, bro. It's just time. It's just gonna happen.
You like Jimmy G?
It's crazy. You call that man Jimmy G and disrespect him. Now all of a sudden,
he called him a healthy Jimmy G, but this is who he got.
Now all of a sudden, he gonna make. Now all of a sudden he's gonna have 30 points in the Super Bowl. Right? Okay. All right, Jarrod.
And when he do it, hey, just come on the show and they be like, "Hey, you was right, bro."
I don't know what to do with you sometimes, I swear.
That was kind of funny that you call that man Jimmy G light and then pick him to beat Pat Mahomes by 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. That's one of your top wild takes almost. No, you got.
I don't know if it's wild. I will say this shit is wild and consistent. I will say that.
Why? Because I called the nigga Jimmy G?
Yes.
Yeah, you call
Jimmy G damn near beat the damn. Jimmy G damn near beat the Chiefs, bro. What you want me to say, bro? I think he Jimmy G until he win this game. And when he win this game, he will be Brock Purdy. He won't be Jimmy Purdy. He'll be Brock Purdy.
Crazy.
What's the
And if
next
he
topic?
win, and if he win 31-17, he might be Brock Lesnar. Like let's be honest.
We're not allowed to say that name, but what's the next
I
topic?
don't think we can say Brock name no more. I think Brock canceled. Damn sure canceled for WrestleMania. Yes, it damn sure.
Hey man, switching sports, bro. The NBA released their All Star game starters last week and uh the reserves this week.
Mhm.
Who got snubbed from the All Star game as a starter?
As a starter,
There's a
Snubbed as an
starter.
All
How
Star
you?
starter.
it's an obvious
Um,
answer.
I'm trying to think of the line. Let me think of the lineups again because I forgot who all on there.
Well, why you think about it? It's Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson.
Oh, they had Dame starting, right?
It's clearly come on, man. It's clearly Jalen Brunson. I don't know what the disrespect is about. I don't know if it's because he's just a Nick or what, but the disrespect on Jalen Brunson is fucking crazy. I don't get it. But at the same time, it is a fan vote. It's fan vote. Here's the thing: it's a fan vote, media vote, and a players vote. Well, who's the Yang? I forgot his name. Well, Yang, he got like 13 player votes. I can't even
The
remember
next,
Bull. I can't even remember. I can't even remember Bull's first name.
The
So
Nets
why the
got
hell?
3 votes.
Yeah, it's from himself, Giannis, and his other brother. So no shit, no shit. We shouldn't rely on the players or the fans to make these votes. Apparently, so. But nah, to me, it's Jalen Brunson, man. Jalen Brunson's been cooking. He's missed the fourth quarter. The Knicks are in third place in the East. Everybody's starting now. Hey, the crazy part is now everybody's starting to be like, I said it a couple weeks ago or whatever, that Jalen Brunson deserves to be MVP consideration. Now those talks are starting to happen. But it's wild to me that now we're talking about Jalen Brunson possibly being an MVP consideration, and he's not a starter in the All-Star game. How fucking wild is that? Like when you really say it, how wild is it for you to think that, oh yeah, he definitely should be considered for MVP consideration. Now he may not win the award, but he's definitely top 5 in that conversation, in my opinion. Even if he's top 6, most of the players that are under MVP consideration are in the West. You got Jokic, Shea, Luka. Am I missing anybody?
only one other
That's
one
them.
that's been up there is Giannis.
Okay, I could get Giannis, but Giannis is a foe. Giannis is the
But he's
front
all
court.
right.
So you have Jalen Brunson in these MVP considerations, and he's not a starter in the All-Star game. Another thing that I have an issue with the All-Star game with is you're allowed to have 15 players on an NBA team. Why is it only 12 for the fucking All-Star game? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But we'll get to that anyway. You said All-Star snubs. To me, it's clearly Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I definitely didn't have Dame. I would have been cool if Dame wasn't All Star. To be honest with you, because
He hadn't been playing like one.
exactly, I'm looking out, and I hate to say it because their team is not good. But Trey Young been balling this year, bro. Like he been in Atlanta keeping them afloat. Atlanta's really bad, and he got them in the play-in. Like that's how well he's playing. I would have had him over Dame as a reserve and started Jalen Brunson.
Well,
I was starting.
you're
To, I was starting to join that train with Malik a few weeks ago because I was noticing shit looking like this little motherfucker is scoring 30 every time he hits the floor. And like he is the smallest fucking dude on the floor every time he come out, but he's the one that's giving you all the buckets, killing shit.
The thing
Damn,
about Trey though, my bad, we did interrupt you, but the thing about Trey though is that coaches and players hate Trey. So
yeah, because he like the worst. He's the worst defender in the league. Like they're not gonna do
Trey is balling this year.
it. But he balling this year though, man. He balling. Like I'm just looking at how bad Atlanta is, and now I'm like, damn, they're in the play. They shouldn't be there. That's they really should be there. But Trey is been killing shit all year. But yeah, I would have started Jalen Brunson over Dame. I wouldn't even had Dame as an all. He could have been a reserve maybe. I mean,
I would have had him as an all-star just because there's not a lot of I can't really name too many guards in the East other than probably Donovan Mitchell that are better than him. I mean, you could kind of you would choose Trey over Dame basically is what you're saying.
I would have told that. Yeah, I would have told Trey.
Okay, I feel you.
I would have told. So I would have had him. I would have had Trey off the bench and had Jalen Brunson. And I'm looking another thing, like to your point, Malik. If you look at the five MVP, like you said, you're looking at the MVP rankings. Brunson down here. I got Brunson at least. If you ain't got Brunson in your top five, you damn sure got him in your top 7 or 8, possibly top 10. And you don't have a lot of these guards. You don't have Dame in your top 10. You don't even got Halliburton up there no more.
Yeah, but Halliburton's been hurt, so I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. Like the talent in his production is there. His assist to turnover ratio is insane.
They think Jokic. They think Joel Embiid is an MVP candidate too. And we know how he played. He played today. He definitely don't play tomorrow. He been on that shit for real. And now he's out. And now he's out. He's gone now.
What's up with Tyrese Halliburton? Like he's on a minute restriction and all that. What?
I believe he is. Or he's been on the minimum restriction for a few weeks though, right?
Yeah, since he came back, like he played when they played the Knicks the other night. But he ain't been playing the fourth quarter. I don't know what that's about. Like you can't reserve his minutes so the Bull can play like in the fourth or the end of the fourth or.
They pulling that Zion
That Zion.
shit. They put that Zion shit. Play all his minutes in the first and the third quarter, then he can't play in the fourth.
And ain't that the reason why you got Pascal Siakam to be able to help carry the load? And Siakam not doing a good job doing that. So,
I mean, he just got there.
Yeah, he ain't been doing too much of nothing in Indiana. We still waiting on that to work.
But
Damn.
I got Jalen Brunson as my biggest starter snub.
Yeah,
I just
and then
looking.
on the west, I can
I mean, on the West, it's
say
straight. Lucas
KD,
Shea, KD, Jokic.
LeBron, and
And even on the reserves, like the reserves in the West, you got Ant, Cat, DB,
and deserves some MVP
Kawhi,
consideration too. I don't know if
Kawhi,
people been
Paul
paying attention
George,
to
and
that.
Steph.
Oh, and Sacramento need they should have had a reserve. Somebody should have been.
Sacramento definitely should have had a fucking reserve.
They should have had a reserve. That's crazy. I don't know who you want to pick, whether it's the Bonus or Fox. They should have had a reserve. Somebody, just pick one.
Then the East reserves, of course, you got Randall, you got Brunson, you got Paolo.
Randall's not going to be there though, so somebody's
Yeah,
getting
he's hurt,
his
right?
spot. Yeah,
Somebody
somebody's
get
getting
this.
his spot.
What did you think about Randall getting picked for the Lakers?
I mean, it's deservedly so. Like he had that slow start to the season, bro. But Randall's giving you 25 and 10 a night. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's without taking away from Jalen Brunson's greatness. The thing about Julius, though, what kind of hurts Julius to me is that when Jalen Brunson doesn't play, the Knicks don't win. When Julius Randle doesn't play, you still have an option of winning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the team still sees cohesion and things like that. So it's not a slight to him. But, I mean, I still would have put him in over, like, a Kristaps Porzingis. Like, I would have still put him in over them because
That
I
was the
think,
name I was gonna bring up. That was the perfect day, dog.
yeah,
That was like
I was
because
still,
he was another one that I kind of felt like I felt like he deserved the look. I ain't gonna say Kristaps Porzingis deserved to be an All Star, but I think he deserved the look. I just don't know who I would take out because I also looked at Bam because Bam is normally the odd man
Bam
out for
is
me, but Bam been balling for real, for real. It ain't been about Jimmy Butler over there in Miami. It's been about Bam all year. So
I
I
think
get
it,
it.
I think,
his
I think, I think when it comes to KP, it's about his workload. Like, they look at Bam and they look at Julius, like, okay, they're pretty much the second options on the team. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Kristaps Porzingis, you probably the third or fourth option, depending on what play they run. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why he still deserves a look. Like, I totally agree, but I wouldn't take out Bam and I wouldn't take out Randall for him at
I
all.
had to, yeah, I had to leave. I had to leave Bam. When you look at Bam, Bam that upped his point too. Because that was one thing that I always hated the fact that he got so much credit for being so much of a great center. He would give you 16 or 17. Now he upped that to 20 this year. So
And
he went up to
if you let the
21
players,
as a matter.
when you listen to players talk about Bam too, they're saying that Bam's not even playing his true position. Like, he shouldn't be a center. Like, Bam should be a
he's
four.
forward.
Yeah, he's still
Like,
forward.
Bam should be able to stay kind of like at the top of the key and operate from there. So Bam, if that's the case, then hell yeah, I'm voting Bam in the All-Star game because shit, if you're not even playing where you're best utilized at the four, because they don't have the big man in order to move you to that position. Imagine Bam at the four, bro. I kind of want to see that to see what they
I
talking
kind of
about for
see.
real.
Yeah, I
Because
I
kind of
mean,
maybe,
when they
see.
maybe
get
maybe he'll take a big leap up.
when they go get Embiid, they'll be all right.
I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on trading for Embiid, honestly, but
Yeah, my thing with that is like moving Embiid is like I think that thing is like a I don't think people really want to jump on that opportunity as much as you think. Like as great as he is, bro, like this injury shit is really crazy, bro. Like this is really a consistent thing and it's happening yet again. So
Every
I
year,
don't
bro.
think people just gonna be jumping. Yeah, tickets ain't gonna be just jumping up on the Jordan B trade, bro. Niggas gonna be like, all right, bro, let's get this nigga a physical. What is knees looking like? What is ankles looking like? Y'all check this nigga hips, man. This nigga here, man. Nigga stay on the
do
ground more
y'all?
times than
But
not
do
than hit.
but do y'all think that? Do y'all think he would be all right if he had like a legit, like, I ain't gonna say Tyrese Maxey isn't a star because bruh been balling out. I'm not gonna say like he's not a star because he's emerging as one. But do y'all feel like he needs another player to take most of the workload so his usage rate isn't how to be able to preserve him through the season? Like, that's my concern with Joel at this point, is that he's putting up, like, he put up a 70 bomb the other day, and he's scoring 37 points a game, and and he has more points scored than he has averaging minutes a game, which is crazy to even think about. But honestly, I think Joel would be okay if he had a star with him that could manage more of the load. Like, I pause. Like, I just don't. I just think that's his issue, man. I think his usage rate is way
Killing
too
nigga
high.
big three.
Yeah, like I think Joel Embiid would be best in that situation. Uh, Philly apparently was in the market to try to make a move to get him somebody. In my opinion, I think they should have went and got Siakam. I think Siakam would have been a great fit in order for them to do that because Siakam can play the four, he can play in the post, and he can play on the perimeter. I think that would have been great for Joel Embiid. But until they find that person or Tyrese Maxey turns into a superstar, the usage rate on Joel's still going to be high as hell, and we still going to be doing the same thing. In my opinion, I think they just probably need to shut him down for the season, get him healthy. If you're not going to go get another star in order to take the
Well, he,
workload away from him.
he tore his meniscus, so
So they didn't say it was a tear. Did they come out recently with a report? They just said it's a meniscus injury.
I thought they said it was a tear.
They've been saying, yeah,
And
the ESPN been reporting that it's a torn meniscus and that he may have surgery. You know, and
Oh
that is
well,
so that's another thing. If he had that surgery, because you know, I don't know. I think it's that it might be the partial tear that you can rehab the partial tear, but the whole tear, I don't know what his option is. But if he gotta have surgery, that's pretty much it. That's his season.
it's up to the Philadelphia 76ers or how they looking at long term, bro. If I was them, me personally, I would just shut them down.
I
Shut them
definitely,
down.
yeah,
Shut them down. Let them get healthy and try again next year. Unless you're scared he gonna bounce.
Yeah, and then you get nothing.
I think he's gonna bounce anyway.
I don't know. I can't put a read
I
on
think
if he
yeah,
gonna leave. I don't want the Knicks to go get him though. I don't. I do kind of got a. I do kind of got a message for Stephen A. Smith actually, but we'll wait till I drop this order off so I can get on cam.
Steven A. been definitely trying to get a star to New York. It was LeBron earlier. He was saying LeBron was
Yeah, that's why I'm about to go
wheel
off.
him in. This nigga Stephen A. gonna get somebody.
That's why I'm about to go off. Stephen A. my guy, but I'm having a lot of questions if he actually watching Knick basketball or not. I really am starting to question that. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm really starting to question if he's actually watching Knicks games.
What he be looking at sometimes. Some of the shit that he be asking for, the players that he shit on, I be like, hey, Steven, that might be the only nigga that you got his eye over. Like, I don't know, Steven, you might
Interesting,
get a little too rough on him.
but to his credit, an interesting dynamic that I saw earlier. Apparently, Leon Rose and Clutch Sports, they used to have issues with each other. I don't know if this. I don't know. I don't know if this is true. Like they mended fences or something like that. So if that's the case, that opens up a whole bunch of possibilities for players to come to the Knicks. Now, I personally don't want LeBron on the Knicks. That's just me. Like I just don't like the aftermath of when LeBron leaves, of how he leaves the team decimated, no draft picks, no few. Like I'm not with that. Especially Knicks fans haven't. You know what? I'm gonna save it till I get on cam so I can go off. But yeah, like apparently they mended fences, so we'll see what's up. Like I think Zach LaVine is a clutch client. Draymond Green is a clutch client. Anthony Davis is a clutch client. LeBron, of course. So there's a few names up there. DeJounte Murray is a clutch client. I didn't even know that. I didn't know DeJounte was clutch.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So maybe that's the player that they look to mend fences with. And they're like, all right, just go ahead and give us DeJounte, which I wouldn't be mad at, actually. But, you know. Jarrod frozen?
No, he here looking around. Oh, I forgot he got a game. I forgot. Yeah, you need to go and hit this up. I forgot he got a game. Brent got a game.
Well,
Yeah, he
Jarrod,
on
wrap it
Green
up.
game.
I'm about to. Hey man, y'all got any positive words?
No.
Well, since Brent is about to play in 2 games back to back, good luck to Brent. Good luck to his team. Y'all niggas drink your vitamins. I mean, drink your Gatorade, eat your vitamins, say your prayers. You got yourself some back to back. Shit like an
I got a
NBA
back-to-back
schedule.
game. I got a back-to-back game, bro. This is nasty day.
That's crazy, bro.
Here you go. You have a good one.
But yeah, I'm gonna get my coach on. So y'all. I don't see y'all like it.
I got a positive word. Hold on. Don't do me like that.
I wasn't doing it like that. I was saying,
All right, my positive word. Stephen A. Smith. Look here, bruh. My positive word is that the Knicks is back. And my positive word is that the Knicks should not listen to you at all. We don't want no goddamn LeBron James. I'm sorry. I don't know what you think about, bruh. I got mad respect for you, so don't think I'm shitting on you, but I'm shitting on your tape. Look, man, I get you want a star, bruh. I get that. But the way this team is playing, you don't need to sacrifice your future to go get a LeBron James. Let me give you the reason why. Every time you get on ESPN and you make a take about the Knicks, what do you say? I just went through 20 years or 30 years of misery. The Knicks haven't won a championship since you were 6 years old. All of that true. So I get you wanting to start. If you get LeBron James, bro, you are blowing everything up. You'll have to have one championship, probably, and then it's back to 10 to 15 more years of building up another team. LeBron James is not disrespecting LeBron James, bro. It's not. But LeBron James will debilitate your franchise if you bring him there.
That's actually to his credit.
Right. It's like your future is gone. LeBron is not worried about the Knicks' future. He's worried about right now. He's in the twilight of his career. He wants another championship. Everything that he maximizes, his income, the people around him, and championships doesn't fit into everything that the Knicks have been trying to do these past few seasons. I got respect for you, Stephen A. Smith. I really do. But LeBron James ain't the one. That's not it. And in order for me to say that is my positive word. Because in order for me to come on this show and to tell America that the Knicks do not want LeBron James tells you that the Knicks is back. That's my positive word.
Respect. You're on
you
mute.
on me.
Here we go. I got my point guard here now.
I was gonna cut his ass out now.
You better not cuss that boy out.
He ain't got his goggles. He paid too much money for these damn goggles and glasses.
But y'all got to be wearing out there.
Whatever. We don't want to. We don't
point.
want to hear you. We don't want to hear you criticize your team. Get us out of here. Do what you got to do to wrap up the show.
I also don't want to hear that my point guard is wearing goggles. I don't want to hear that either.
My point guard is here, bro. He right here.
Wearing number 23 like the GOAT.
He wearing 23 like the GOAT, but he wearing goggles like 54. Man, let's get us off.
He can't see, brother.
He gotta wear contacts. You gotta wear contacts and get the hard foul. You gotta find him on the floor. Oh, man.
All right, man. I'll let y'all later, bro. Hey, y'all know the episode to be posted. Let's see y'all Monday, though.
Y'all be easy.
Easy.